This final message goes out to the United States Justice Department and Judge Manck, who was the presiding judge during the trial of the state versus Jacob Fortney. A 17-year-old African-American teenage boy gets beat to death with beer bottles, brass knuckles, kicked and stomped on the ground, all the while being yelled at, saying, "I'm gonna kill you, nigger, I'm gonna kill you, nigger." And that's just what they did. Judge Manck, do you think it was fair to select an all-white jury in the case of this? Do you think it was fair to set free 6 murderers to still roam around Anne Arundel County? The selection of the jury looks like it was a jury of your peers, not a jury of Jacob Fortney's peers. The Department of Justice, you return a judgment saying that your investigation gave you no grounds to believe that Jamahl's civil rights had been violated. Never mind the fact that they repeatedly called him a nigger while beating him on the ground, and all the other racist names that they called him, not just that night, but on many other times before. Never mind the fact that the Nazi salute was given by one of the defendants when he entered the courtroom. Never mind the cross burnings. Never mind the multiple witnesses who are willing to tell you the nature and the characteristics of those who beat my son to death. Department of Justice, it seems that your perception of justice is twisted. What kind of investigation did you do? I wonder what the outcome of your investigation would have been had it been a white boy that died that night. At least then I know I would be able to see Jamahl. I mean, I would be visiting him in jail without a doubt, but at least he would be alive and I would be able to see him. All of the lies and ignoring what was clearly evidence that this was a trial that should have been pursued on racial hatred was done for what? To preserve the reputation of Anne Arundel County? A county who welcomes KKK rallies and constantly has cross burnings and white supremacist paraphernalia passed around? Anne Arundel County, where some residents proudly display the Confederate flag, proudly display their hatred for anybody who's not white on their cars, in their yards, on their t-shirts, they wear them to school. Why would you condone the destructive, murderous behaviors of these 6 white men who killed my son? Why is it that the Justice Department could do nothing to make them pay for their crimes? You just send a message to racial people, racist, that they can do and act as they please without consequences. How do minorities ever expect to gain justice when our Justice Department or our justice is being intercepted by a tainted Justice Department? If it's up to people like you, we'll never get any justice. The Bible states in Isaiah 10, chapter, 1st verse, "Woe to those who make unjust laws and to those who issue oppressive decrees." I have to forgive you for not issuing the justice that my family deserves, but my forgiveness is not what's going to save you.